Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, even though we know boys and girls aren't supposed to be watching it, but whatever, their curiosities will be piqued. Anyways, we got a still photo, only one, for episode 6 of Heated Rivalry. Normally they will give you like a day before, but I'm assuming they will give us more on Thursday. But anyways, we got our still photos, and it is where Ilya and Shane are at the cottage. Now, people are saying that now the book readers are saying that because Ilya is wearing the shirt from the book, like whatever is on the shirt that it says that's on the book. I didn't read the book, but anyways, this is where the parents are involved, where Shane will talk to his parents, tell them that he's in a relationship with Ilya. How they take it is beyond me, because remember, Ilya and Shane were rivals on the ice. So to grasp all that is a shocker. I want to know how Shane will explain to his brother or brother-in-law or whoever that guy is that he's in a relationship, and the whole time everyone I don't know, there was a part where people say the book, no one ever really understood or liked the relationship, so it's gonna be tense. Let's get into it. Ilya and Shane knew each other since they were a teen, like late teen, and did their first deeds in their 20s, right? Now, are they going to tell their parents that? Because I think I saw a clip where someone shared about the book that Ilya was asking Shane if he's going to tell his parents about them doing things. And I know Shane will be kind of shy to tell them. But also, they're going to be there, right? And I believe I saw that the family was, or Shane's parents would be kind of okay, but they will treat him like a family, not like in a relationship with Shane type of thing. But here's the thing. When Shane was in the hospital and he invited Ilya to go to the cottage's private fun cottage, Ilya said maybe. No, maybe doesn't mean yes and maybe doesn't mean no. He just says maybe. And thinking that maybe Ilya meant no, I'm assuming Shane must have told his parents that he wanted them to join him at the cottage. And now hearing that Ilya said that he wants to go with Shane, you remember the ending part of episode 5 when he said, huh? It means that he already made plans with his family, with his own parents. So I'm assuming that because Shane invited Ilya is gonna come, but like, who's gonna drive them to the cottage? I mean, maybe Uber? I don't know, but I feel like the parents will bring him. They're probably like, oh, we saw how caring you are with our son, let's try to repay a debt or something. Especially when they found out that Ilya has no parents, they probably think they will keep him as like a son instead of like a relationship with their son. Sometimes I'm grateful for the book readers and sometimes I'm not. In this case, I'm grateful for the book readers. But anyways, I think because it's the end of the season, it'll end with 6 episodes. Hey, episode 2 better be like 12 or something. It's too short. Anyways, I know there's going to be an emotional part because a book reader spoiled that when Shane and Ilya was talking to Shane's parents, it got a little awkward, and Ilya kind of broke the ice by saying that he's been in love with many girls, but out of all of those, he's been with many girls, but all of those, he's been in love with one person. And then Shane looked at Ilya, and Ilya looked very blurry to him, like he was crying when Ilya said that. And Shane looked at Ilya and said, him too. And they both admit that they've been in love with each other too. Now, I want to know how the purists take it. That's the part that I want to know. First off, they gave us one still picture. One. So I'm just going to roll with the punches here. And I do hope it lasts longer because they're going to put a lot of things in this one last episode. Last episode was 55 minutes. I'm assuming this episode will be like an hour or something. That's only in my mind. But anyways, I know that every information is going to shock the parents because I feel like Shane and Ilya are going to finally tell them that, hey, we've been together. Well, we've been doing things before we like each other. I wonder how they're gonna tell the parents. Like, we've known each other way before, like 2008. We've been like communicating at that time. Did things in 2011, and now it's what year? 2017, 18, 19. I don't know what year they're gonna be in this, but they've been in this relationship for quite some time. I know the mother might be shocked but okay with it. The father seems to be okay. Shane's father seems to be a chill person, but then again, it's always a chill person we need to be worried about. But we need to know, how will the teammates of opposite team take it? Knowing, well, then again, Kip and Scott kind of broke the ice for some parts, even though different, teammate, but they kind of broke the ice. So it shouldn't be a shocker for them, is it? I want to see how the cottage thing goes, because maybe they did go on their own, because there was someone saying that Ilya and Shane were doing the do and they were enjoying their moments until Shane's parents came and shockingly saw them together. So it's like 50-50 alternate world going on. One where the parents do go with them, and one where the parents shockingly saw them in the cottage. I don't know. I'm still wondering. Although I do want to see the cottage itself. I'm like, Ilya ain't the only one living life. Shane adds life. He's just minimizing his money. Also, we mustn't forget the heartwarming Russian confession that Ilya did to Shane. I want to know when Shane's going to learn Russian to go back in time to think about all the confession that Ilya made, and then he was like, oh, this could be our wedding vows. Not saying that, I want them to get married. That's a big stretch of my imagination, but still, we're thinking about this, right? Also, I do hope that we don't have to worry about Ilya's brother anymore, considering, he doesn't have anything to go back home to anyways. Might as well just get his green card and be done with Russia. Ilya said it himself. He doesn't like to go back to this country. He didn't like it to come back. His family treats him like crap. His own brother treats him like crap. His father and mother are dead. With family like that, he doesn't have anything left in Russia. I'm just saying. He doesn't have anything left. Also, about Scott and Kip. Are we done with them, or is there more towards seeing what happens after that big kiss in public? I hope that there's gonna be news about them, and good and not bad. I want to know how Kip father handles it when he finds out. I want to know about everyone thinking about the big kiss in public on the skate, and everyone. I want to know what people think about this, because remember, Scott has won a big award after many years of downfall. So I want to know what people think about him, and actually coming out like this. This is epic, and it needs to be talked on in episode 6. Okay, so I don't want to dwell too much on this, because I'm hoping they will give us a Christmas gift special with all the rest of the still pictures, so I can know what we're looking for. But let's just end it with my curious question. Are we gonna get Shane pro riding in episode 6 at the cottage? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. There wasn't much NCC in episode 5, and we all know there's so much they could put in, and a lot of people might be gearing up for that. But if not, it's better be a good emotion stuff going on in episode 6, especially when we find out that there's gonna be a season 3. When episode 4 came out, they announced season 2. Now they're doing season 3, and finding out that season 2 will be out in 2027. What's next? Season 3 is 2029. I'm just saying. Just give us like a hour long of this drama. 55 was last week. Give us a hour. Give us something. If you're gonna put a lot in one, give us a good amount of storylines, a good amount of story, a good amount of something.